Okay, this is part 2 of my tutorial. The next up I do is the hair, and for this I'll start off with chestnut. With the chestnut I'll start colouring in the areas where I think will be the darkest. So I'll do a tiny little bit under here. Under the actual hairband, I think will be a little bit dark, and along here make it darker, and just around here, let's see, and a bit here. Again, doing very light strokes with the chestnut. And a bit here. So basically where you think the shadows would be and the darkest point of the hair would be. So just basically just slowly build up the colours. So, and I like to use quite dark colours with the light, because I do like quite a different contrast for the hair, and I use quite a few different shades of brown, because I mean hair is not just like one colour, there's like loads of different colours. So I'll just put a few darker bits here as well. Okay, so that was chestnut. And the next colour I use is cocoa, and then with the cocoa I go over the chestnut, and I do, like I said previously, I really like little strokes just to cover the other colour and blend it in nicely. So I find as well that with these little light strokes it tends not to bleed. So you can, so you get a nice, you blend in nicely. And a bit over here. Now this is my first tutorial, so I hope I'm doing it all okay. I've done other tutorials before, but only like using photographs. I've never actually done a video one before, so I'm a virgin doing it like this. And it's quite nerve-wracking actually as well, and a bit strange talking to myself. But I suppose I'll get used to it. Oh, I've got this little bit here, and there we go. Okay, so that was the cocoa. And then next colour I use is cinnamon, and then I'll bring it over a bit more into the other areas now. The cinnamon, and going over the previous colours, and then slowly making the white areas smaller. And then this will give a nice highlight effect. So. And down this bit, and down here, and this, and then here, and then I'll do this part here. Okay. And here, I'll do a bit more there. And here. I'm sorry if I keep like repeating myself, but I just want to try, let you know what exactly I'm doing each time. I'm not boring you too much. Okay, so that was the cinnamon, and then the next colour I use is caramel. No, it's not. Ooh. The next colour I use is warm grey, and then this adds nice shadows, makes all of them darker. So with the warm grey, I'm going right in the corners where the darkest point is again, because with this I'll be putting more layers on. So this is a bit longer process, this, but I think it gives a nice effect. So and a bit in here, and a bit in there. And now I get the chestnut again. And then again I go over the areas where I think would be darker than the rest of the hair. And then along here, here, here. Okay, so that was the chestnut. Next colour is cocoa, and then again going over all the previous colours again, slowly making the white areas smaller and blending it all in. So, and then we'll keep going. And this bit here, and this bit. Okay, alright. And then the next one is cinnamon. I'll go over again and kind of covering up previous colours. You want to leave a tiny bit of white here and there for like the highlights. For the highlights I use saffron, because it gives a nice yellow glow to the hair. I don't know, it kind of, for me it looks a bit more natural than the other colours. So just going over it very lightly, and until you're happy with how it looks. Okay. Okay,